Glad you could come in. Take a seat.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me in to interview for this position. I love your company.
Well, I'm a little bit pressed for time, so why don't we just start with the interview portion right now?
Right, okay, let's do it.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, I've been applying to be on Survivor for a number of years now, and I think I'm getting pretty close. But I could use some extra money to finance my application videos. That's where this job comes in.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Prison.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Far, far away from here.
5 years? Picture this. I'm sitting where you're sitting. You're out on the street. Here's what happened. Young hotshot genius comes in out of Harvard Business School. You can't keep up, you get fired. What's worse is no one takes you because you fell so far. Your wife leaves you for me. Your kids call me dad. I take them to the park on the weekends, but you still respect me because I got that kind of drive.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Pass. I'm sorry. Before we continue, I just can't get it out of my head. What is the exact salary of the position?
What is your greatest weakness?
Blonde! Am I right?
What is your greatest weakness?
The bloodlust. Well, it appears my biggest weakness is thinking of a weakness.
On occasion, I've been known to cook and eat human flesh, but it's actually a strength. Here's why.
What is your greatest accomplishment?
Well, I don't want to brag, but I am rather wealthy on Club Penguin.
Do you have a resume for me today?
Yes, of course.
What exactly is a snake milker? It says here you attended the Vampire Academy for Twilight fans.
Yes, it's very similar to the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, except that ours is real, and it has more sparkles.
1 second. It's nothing important, man. Oh, hey, Cheyenne. No, what is up, baby?
How would you handle a conflict with a coworker?
How would I handle conflict? Oh, I would have murdered someone.
Oh, sorry, it's hot in here.
I see you left your last position. Can you explain that situation to me?
I wasn't convicted. I don't have to answer that.
What was your starting and ending compensation at your last job?
Well, in the beginning, my boss would just let me eat a ham sandwich off his face once a day.
What are you passionate about?
Snyder's of Hanover pretzels.
Back in my old job, I pioneered a little something I like to call Casual Friday. You've heard of it? Awesome. Anyway, this idiot Fred shows up. He's wearing flip-flops. He's trying to get to the top floor, right? He takes the escalator. It gets caught, and his leg tears off. So that was a win and a loss for me.
How would you handle stress or pressure in the workplace?
I don't.
How do you evaluate success?
That's easy, by comparing myself to LeBron James.
Before we leave, do you have any questions for me today?
No.
If I were to take this job, would I have access to your medical records?
Would I have access to the company Amex?
When do I start? When do I start? Am I right? Come on. Right now?
All right, well, I know how I'll decide. All comes down to who wrote the handwritten thank you note.